actually describe two of them because I would say it's been more about the whole experience of being at Orgrimmar. But if I had to pick one, I think the day that the golden puppies were born was amazing because you got to see, I'd never seen that before, and it was kind of mind-blowing. Mainly because, you know, there were 7 puppies, and also because Jenny just didn't seem to realise what was happening to her. And yeah, but I'd say it was more about the experience as a whole, you know, sledding in the winter, looking after the garden and building in the summer. It's all just been one amazing experience as opposed to having 2 specific ones. Yeah, I mean, you know, Davis refusing to run when we had massive parties of tourists, and going sledding with Pilen Aulis at night and falling off in the middle of nowhere, and then them running off the road. But yeah, it's you know, I've been here such a long time, it's hard to pick just one, basically. You know, I learned a lot of things. I learned how to chop up meat for big wolf-like dogs, and you know, how to look after the garden. And I'd like to think it's made me a bit more mature and responsible, having to look after all these dogs. Things I like most about Orgrimmar are probably just how peaceful it is all the time. You know, it manages to be one of the most peaceful places I've ever been, even though there are nearly 30 dogs here at some point. And you know, I've loved it from when it was getting dark at 3 o'clock and there was snow everywhere and the pond was frozen over, to the summer where it's been too hot to do stuff most days. And you know, it's just the place and the people and the animals that all work together to make it such an amazing place. Expectations were that I would be sort of doing much more basic things, and it would also be, you know, mainly about the dogs. But then, you know, I've been involved in doing things all over the house, you know, from building stuff to looking after the garden, helping with the tourists, helping with the dogs. I mean, it's been a lot more diverse than I thought it was going to be. If it was one word you had to sum the dogs up, it would probably be crazy, but also lovely, because they're just, you know, when I came here, I wanted a German Shepherd, and now I'm leaving, I've kind of decided I have to have a Golden Retriever and a Pug at the same time. And you know, the Greenlands are just, they're really amazing animals, because they are basically wolves, but they have all the good parts of a dog, and it kind of blew my mind how intelligent they are and how complex their relationships are with each other. Describe the pugs as, you know, furry living stress balls, because they just, you know, they're the sweetest, most companionable dogs I've ever met. I mean, they kept me company throughout the winter. You know, just being by myself and having them to sort of, you know, remind me that I wasn't on my own was amazing. And the Goldens are just the most loving, happy dogs I've ever met. You know, all they want is affection and cuddles and love, but they're, you know, that crazy streak just is because they're such happy dogs. You can't ask me to pick which dog was my favourite. You know, out of the pugs, obviously Momo, because she's my little baby. Out of the Goldens, Marta, because she's, you know, she's my Estonian Marta. She replaced my Emirati Marta. And the Greenlands, you know, Davis is always always been my favourite, but I have a special soft spot for my Portbus because I've seen him grow up into this amazing little puppy, and yeah, he's the best. I don't know if I have advice. I mean, if you love dogs and you love nature, then this is the place for you, basically. I mean, that's all you need. That's all I had, and I did okay.